Hey traders, so this is not really a day in the life, but I just want to share with you all how does it actually feel like to be a full-time trader, a father of two kids, the leader of a trading community, which is the 1% trade club, where we have over 400 plus traders, and also as an investor. So how do I manage everything at the same time? And I'll tell you, my day in the life is quite hectic as I try to manage my work, also manage my family, both at the same time. So a lot of times I don't have enough sleep. I'll have times where I don't have enough sleep, and generally it's just quite exhausting, but anyway, it's all worthwhile. So every single day, especially in the morning, I would do my analysis in the market. So as you all can see, these are the pairs that I personally trade. So just ignore this part here at the bottom. So I trade all the FX pair all the way from pound dollar until BTC and SC and CAD yen. So every single day, the most hectic part of the day, besides replying traders. So this is I'm trying to hide the name here. I don't want to show our trader's name, but as you can see, from last night all the way from 7:55 p.m., just scroll up. All these are one single conversation. Just look at the amount of text that I have to reply, just to show you all. So from this morning, 6 a.m., all the way until right now. You see that? So a lot of people, they always think it's easy to be managing a trade club like this, especially when I'm the only head coach inside our trade club. I know a lot of people, the way they manage their community is they hire a lot of so-called coaches, a lot of leaders. I personally, I'm not too confident to do that. I know the price is I probably will have to spend almost my entire day to be replying people, but I really enjoy it. And again, every single person that joined our trade club, I always feel like I'm extremely responsible for their own performance, for their own growth. So as much as I can't guarantee success of each of them, especially when you are managing 400 over people, but I try to ensure no one's left behind. So every single day for me, replying traders, no, this is something that I'm quite used to it. I usually text about 20 to 50 traders on average every single day. And besides that, the most difficult part will actually be breaking down the market. Why? Because as much as we're not exactly a signal group, we don't position ourselves as a signal group. We position ourselves as a trading academy, as a pure trading education kind of platform. I will do a video as you see today, 31st of October 2025. Setups breakdown. I talk about Aussie dollar, dollar CAD, dollar Swiss, gold. So these are four key watch lists today, and posting setups, something like that. This is the part where I actually spend more time to do. Again, it's not about just 7 minutes recording. It's about how do I ensure I hunt the highest quality setups, and traders can ultimately really understand why I'm looking for entering certain trades certain way, my exact thought process, and more importantly, how do we execute them. So simplification is the most important thing. So simplifying difficult thing to make it easy, this is the more important part as a coach. And let me tell you one thing again, being a good trader does not necessarily mean you can become a good leader, a good coach. The same thing. Today, you'll realize some of your peers or some of your colleagues, they're extremely hardworking, but it doesn't mean they can necessarily become the managerial kind of position. Why? Because human management, communication skill, patience, these require personality, and these require practice over time. For me to run the trade club, just to let all of you know, I had to study, I had to go through communication courses. So I actually learned how to communicate before I started our trade club. So all of you can imagine the amount of dedication required to ensure that I can pass down my knowledge, my profitability to other people. And that's why right now we have 400 over trader. More than 50% of our traders are already profitable. So to ensure this kind of high rate of success, a lot of work has to be done. Obviously, we have traders who are still trying to learn, they're around break even, so we don't put them in. But we recently have traders who made over 240,000 in 2 months trading on personal account. He started joining our trade club around 1 year plus ago. Again, he has an unfair advantage because he's my direct mentee. So he started with less than $30,000. Right now, he has made over 300 over thousand just in P&L on his personal account. So to be able to make someone who's struggling in trading for 2 years, 3 years, or even 10 years, and just switch them, just click the switch and allow them to actually get out of that sort of that loophole, that barrier, is extremely difficult. Because as you all know, trading, to be able to pass down my strategy, my exact system, my exact model to them, that's one kind of skill set. That's one kind of homework for me as a leader. But to be able to instill the right mentality, the right discipline, the right patience to them, it takes a whole new level of patience and effort. Because from my personal experience, I don't know about other coaches. Again, we don't call out names, we don't compare. But for me, I find it very stressful when I see traders are not profitable. When I find it extremely upset when any of our traders come to me and tell me, hey, I've been inside our trade club for, let's say, 3 months, but I feel like I'm not exactly getting what I want. Most people, I'll be honest, they don't give a damn. They don't give a shit about what their members or how their traders are performing. But for me, why am I the sole person who manage the entire thing? Of course, we have the backend, the admin, they help me with managing the subscription and everything. But to be able to run everything on myself, I'll tell you, sometimes even my wife have advised me, have encouraged me to stop teaching for the longest time. But I told her it's about having that mission to create the largest trading academy, especially in FX trading. So many of you see me travel, many of you see all the beautiful side. These are really just the glamorous side of financial freedom. I've achieved financial freedom a long time ago when I was at a young age. And again, sometimes I see people texting me again. I'm not upset, but it's just exhausted when I see people tell me, oh, you make money from selling, running, trading, running communities, selling courses. First thing, as much as if you look at our Telegram here, we have over hundreds of lessons inside our channel. So as you can see, this is our education channel. On Telegram, we have few hundreds or maybe 1,000 videos inside. I lost count. So you see, 686 videos. So you see, to be able to come out with constant update, to be able to ensure people are constantly growing, this is extremely difficult because we have traders who are already hitting 5 figures month. But to be able to push them from 5 figures month to 6 figures is a whole different effort, is a whole different kind of energy. So what my personal mission is to ensure they have an everlasting growth. So they keep growing every single day, every single month, non-stop. And that's why for them to grow, me myself, I have to grow first. I never would, you see, sometimes I get asked another thing again. From a business perspective, some people will say, why don't you hire people to do marketing for you? Why don't you hire people to do ads for you? If you look at the way I run the Trade Cloud, there's no single ad. You will never see my face on Facebook ads or Instagram ads, or you will never see any sort of marketing funnel where you click into someone say, oh, I have a 30 minutes free webinar where it links to a funnel funneling you to the program. No. 400 over traders that join our trade club, they join based on one thing. They learned something from my YouTube lesson and they decided to join. It's all based on understanding. It's all based on knowledge exchange. It's all based on pure value. And to have organic, to have organic subscribers, to have all these organic reach is extremely difficult. So, you see, back to what I say. Sometimes people really think you make money running a community, and I have to say one thing: making money, whether if you run a coaching program or whatnot, is never a problem, because again, it's just another business, another venture. But to be able to stick to your initial intention, your sincerity, which is never forget your day one, that's more difficult. You always see people who run a community where once they hit 50 subscribers, 100 subscribers, they start pouring all of their attention onto how can I hire people to do marketing for me? How can I attract more people for me? How can I do more offer? Like how can I do offline one-on-one program? How can I do all these? But let me ask you all something. When someone who runs an online community start offering offline one-on-one program, let's say it's a 7 days program offline, who's going to manage the online community? Those who are online will be neglected, right? And that's why up until today, my mission and vision since day one has been still there. I don't care how many students I have. I started with 0 students. And the only thing I do is I post YouTube lesson, and everyone who join are all not based on ads, not based on funnel, or based on one thing, value. And that's why most of our traders have been here for almost 2 years. Our average duration of our traders here, 2 years. And let me show you all something as well. This is our communication group. So as you all can see, we have focus, we have Q&A, we have casual, proud teacher moment. Let me just show you all focus group. To avoid myself showing the name, let me show you all the amount of conversation we have. Look at this. Every single day, we have hundreds of texts inside our chat group, so-called our communication group. Because of what? Because every single trader joined with one mission, with one goal, which is I want to learn, I want to make money, I want to make it work. And to be able to gather every single person with similar vision, all like-minded, similar mentality is extremely difficult. And that's why many of you, I receive hundreds of texts asking me, do you sell signal? I have my admin to have one simple filter. I told my admin last year, if you ever see someone who text or email us asking, do you sell signal? Ignore it. This is one simple filter. You know why? As much as I call out my exact setup, transparency is extremely important. I call out my entries, I show them my losses, my wins and everything. I even show them how much money I lose and all. But if you're joining with the intention of I want to get a signal, then you are already not sharing similar vision as us. Because you see, why can I have such a high success rate inside our trade club? To have someone who's been struggling for 10 years, 15 years. We have traded the longest, has been trading 15 years and is still struggling. But within 3 months, he became profitable. Again, he's not making super lot of money, but at least 3 months he changed. Now he can have a clear tunnel vision on, okay, what am I supposed to do now? I know what's my problem, what's my mistakes. I fixed it. How can I get more profitable? You know, to be able to instill such a strong culture inside a community is also extremely difficult. So don't ever ask me, why do you charge for a program and everything if you're so profitable? I'm profitable way long time ago. And also, I was already hash quote a millionaire before I started the trade club. So I start again with one mission, which is I want to help people. When you're able to stick to the same mission since day one, of course you have more students. And I still have to say this: if you're not inside our trade club, it is okay, because the value that I post on our channel, I believe, is more than a lot of paid courses out there. All of you should know the amount of value you get by just watching my YouTube videos is already few $1,000s value minimum. Most of the courses, what do they teach you? Read candlestick pattern, how to use MT4, what's order block, what's fair value gap. Again, I'm not here being racist, I'm sorry. What's engulfing pattern, what's rejection candle. They teach you all these things. Easily you can find them on Google. Why do you need to pay someone $500, $1,000, $2,000 to learn all these things? If you have ever participated on a mentorship program for $5,000 to $10,000, what do they teach you? One call a month. Some of them tell you, I'll give you one call a month. While my mentee, sometimes we run 4 calls a month. And we don't limit the amount of time. We don't say something like, oh, you only have 30 minutes. No. And they're able to text me 24 hours. And every single of our traders, whether if they're on the monthly plan, the 6 months, the 1 year, the mentorship, they know if they ever tag me inside our chat group, I will be there. And it is that leadership, it is that bond between, it is that mentor-mentee bond between me and 400 plus of them that leads them to stay. They stay here because they know they're following the right person. I started this community with also, from a business point of view, it's not a short-term thing. When I do it properly. When I teach people well, when they succeed, they will naturally ask their friend to join as well. Ask their surrounding traders to also join together. And that is word of mouth. And that for me is integrity and reputation. And that's why, have you ever seen me posting any ads? No. Sometimes I see people spending so much time to post ads, to generate leads, all these things. I always say, oh, that probably means you don't have enough, you don't have enough good traders inside your trade club, or you are not qualified enough. And I don't care if anyone bash me, but most of the coaches here in our in our circle, most of the so-called mentor, they're not even qualified. Most of them, they're still relying on profit payouts. Most of them don't even have a 6 figures personal account. Let's not talk about 7 figures. To be qualified as a mentor, come on, you need to have at least 7 figures in your personal capital. If you don't have $1 million in your personal capital, what kind of value, what kind of experience can you deliver to your students? Because you personally, you have not done enough work as well. You have to work on yourself. It's a lot of responsibility to be coaching people, and I don't understand, and I'll never understand why some people will have the mentality of, let me make money from selling from selling info products, which is coaching program, courses, signals. Some of them they really don't care, but I care. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm better than them, but at least I I'm not having a sense of urgency to make money in from our trading community to fund my lifestyle. I make enough money in trading, and that for me is integrity. If the problem usually comes when someone makes more money in selling courses than their personal trading, which most of them are, sorry to say, that's when they start having the urge to throw ads, to hire marketers, to help them do funnels and everything, because they need the fees, they need the program fees in order to keep their own life moving. But for me, I don't care. And I will tell all of our traders inside our trade club, if you feel like you can't find any value, don't stay here, leave. It's okay, I won't hold you back. But guess what? It is exactly because I put all of my focus on delivering value, all of them say, 400 plus of them, no ads, no such thing as uh, DM mentor, 什么? Oh, I just spoke Mandarin, I'm sorry. DM me to get a free one-on-one interview. Like, sometimes I don't understand, like, why do you need to put so much effort in that? Is it because you don't have enough reputation? Is it because you're just not strong enough? Our mentorship program is like $5,000, and all of my mentees join without asking any single question. They just sign up. That's it. They just swipe their card. They sign up. And to be able to have such a strong name in the industry, and to be able to have people who trust you so much, that for me is a lot of responsibility. And that's why I don't take our trade club lightly. And to all of you as well, as you all may notice, the frequency, the consistency of me posting lessons on our YouTube channel is very consistent. Why? Because even if you all have not paid me any single penny, if I decided to teach, I teach properly. That has been my personality since day one. All of my employees know that as well. So besides trading, I do other things as well. And every single person that came across me, they know how I do things. They know exactly what kind of person I am. And yeah, I'm not sure if this video, I'm not sure what's the title of this video. I was just a little bit too tired as I was trying to study. You see, let me show you all again. As I was trying to go through some of the journal, and after these three journal, this and one forward test, I still have more than 10 journals to review. And sometimes if you all ask me, are you tired? I am, of course I am. But the thing is, in life, when you decided to do something, you have to go all in. When you decided you want to teach, you need to treat every single person that trusts you, that pay you a fees, very well, because they entrust their money with you, and they are people who support you. So even if I don't need their money, or even if you all never pay me on YouTube channel, I still feel like I need to give you all the best value. That's why, you see, if you follow me, you know. So all of you are like, I take all of you like a friend of mine. I take all of you like family of mine, because we all share similar vision. If you are one of the 38,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I trust that you are someone who are like-minded. I trust that you have similar vision as me. It's just that you are my old self. You are me last time when I had nothing, or you are me right now, or maybe you're ahead of me, and I'll congratulate you. I always tell every single person, all of you here, 38,000 people, and also every single person inside our trade club, I wish nothing but the best of all of you. If you something make more money in trading than me, like one of my mentees recently make a lot of money, I have so many traders inside our trade club that are making 5 figures a month, hitting the 20K, 50K payouts, but they are usually very quiet. I say, congratulations, you deserve it. And I wish nothing but the best of all of you. And all of you here again, I'm rooting for all of you from afar. And I believe that as long as you don't give up, plus if you are willing to gain more knowledge to actually build a profitable system, and you'll be able to have the discipline to stick to it, all of you here can be profitable. Mark my word. And that's it for the video. Don't know what's the title. A bit lengthy. It's almost like a pure friend kind of conversation. But yeah, if you like it, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And bye bye.